Hello, everybody. How are you? We're going to start in just a little bit. Thought, thought I'd come on and get going. Since that's these one more thing or so. But yeah, I just thought I'd tell you what I was doing today. I watched my grandkid, my youngest one. That was fun. He's very young. He's uh, he's only 1 year old. Quietest baby I've ever known. Good Lord, that baby never even cried. He didn't cry one time. So my son brought him over. Supposed to bring him over at 10, but he brought him over at about 11:30, 11:15 to 11:30, somewhere around in there. And I don't know what he had to do, but he left him with me, and I was happy to have him. So I don't get to see him that much, especially the youngest one. And he just stayed with his papa all day. He was funny. Boy, that little boy gets into a lot of stuff. He gets into so much. Sometimes it's hard to believe how much they can actually get into when they're that young. You know, his name is Elliot. So I have four. One
Bing
is
bong.
a step, and then I have Serenity, Connor, and Elliot.
Oh, they're all
Faith is the
darlings.
oldest. They are.
Oh, but
Had fun with him.
it was a lot of fun today.
He's very quiet. A very quiet baby. It just really surprised me. I just can't get
What did
over
he
that.
quote? He must have cried like once, once in like 7, 8 hours.
Yeah, this is good.
Good evening, y'all. Good evening.
Mhm.
I actually invited Dana in, see if he wants to
Okay.
join us. This is just going to be, we want to see what it's going to be like. So Tuesdays, we're going to go live. Sundays, we're going to try, I think, to see if people want to come into Zoom with us. I have learned from a few experiences. I'm hoping Chris will eventually come and help us. I know he's been very busy, but you shut everything down because sometimes you get weirdos, even the people I trust, right? You never know.
There
Well, that's including you.
you
Um,
go.
I'm kidding.
I wanna be a
So,
weirdo.
what's going to happen is if you want to come into Zoom tonight, um, either before or after the show is fine. Um, it's not really a show tonight. We're just chillaxing. It's another chillaxing Sunday night. Tuesday, well, even maybe, yeah, I think Tuesday I'll be talking about cannibalism. You wouldn't believe. I'll give you a taste. I'll give you a little, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't give him a taste. There's many, oh, you know what? Let's not. I'm not in the mood. See, I'm in the mood to chillax. I'm not in the mood to like talk about cannibalism at this very moment in time. That's why we're gonna see if anybody wants to come on. Then you have to email us, right, Joe? That makes sense. Unless it's like somebody we really know. I mean, how else would we get in touch with them, right? I can't put that our phone number in the chat. I could have changed the number, but I figured if we have some of the regulars, then they're just gonna have the number forever. Because like Joseph Rogers, well, Charles knows, Dana knows. I mean, plenty of you know. Um, there's Jay maybe wants to come in. Some of the girls, Terry, Annette, Candy Ace, Lori. Who knows? I don't know. Jan. I've been begging Jan. Jan's been a little busy, but
Yeah.
um, We'll see. I don't know. There are people in here.
There
Do you hear that? My computer's going nuts. I'm going to turn on the fan for a minute.
Is it glitching?
Hi, Lori. You were alive?
Just have to notice.
We're alive.
Good evening.
But
You're
it's pretty
alive.
funny because she said alive. Joe, show Lori the difference. Put your screen down a little bit and show Lori the difference between alive and live in sign language.
Alive.
Come on.
Live.
That's
Like
live.
this.
Like we're live
And
or and
alive.
alive. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
usually thumbs for
Yeah.
alive.
Mhm.
I'm only kidding with you. Of course, we know what you meant. It's just, and I just mentioned your name
Yeah, we were just
because
teasing.
who, if you guys want to
I,
join us on Zoom tonight, either during the live or afterwards, tonight is the night. And all you have to do, you know what, Joe, can you put the um email in there? Pin the email in the chat. You remember it? It's
uh,
the
uh,
Liberty Challenged at gmail.com. The.
yeah, I am writing it.
Um, so if you email us, we'll give you the phone
The,
number. God knows I use the computer all the time. I don't even remember the phone. I remember. Not remember. We are not, well, we
June.
can talk about, I mean, it depends if people are coming in. That's why we're just giving it some time. Good evening, Joseph Rogers. Joseph,
Yeah.
you know Liberally Challenged, Liberally Challenged. You know how to email us. If you want to come into, now let me explain Zoom for a second. Um, it's like a phone number. It is exactly like a phone number. It's going
Mhm.
to ask you to put in our phone number. And then it's going to prompt you. Do you want to turn your audio on or off? You want to unmute yourself. I'm not sure if I have it where they come on muted. I don't think so.
No, they're gonna come. You're gonna come on, and she'll have to. One of us will have to
No,
unmute you
I don't
because you
know.
did that for me. You had to do that for me, and unmute the video.
All right, so
But we
put
will. No
put
worries.
yours
Don't
on
worry.
in any case. I don't know. Let's not confuse them. But
Just
it
come
also
in and
says, do you
say
want
hi.
to turn your video on? Lots of people don't, they didn't brush their hair, they're in their pajamas. Believe you
Ooh,
me, Joe
I
and I
have
have seen
bedhead.
it all. Huh?
I have bedhead.
Bedhead. Sit forward, Joe. It's
Uh,
really bad. I know it's your
yeah,
headphones, but it's bad when you don't.
have bedhead. Bedhead is what I was trying to say.
Bedhead. Yeah, I heard you now, but his grandson is so just, oh, what a day. I was running around doing things, but I kept coming back. The baby back? Is the baby there? And then all of a sudden, after hours and hours, he fell asleep nicely in Grandpa's hands, arms. It was
Yeah.
just beautiful. What the chubbiest cheeks this kid has. I just want to, oh, Auntie Cat loves. I know. I was on with you almost the whole time you had him.
Yeah. And he has
John came
very
over.
curly hair.
Cutie pie.
And he has very curly hair.
I don't think it's as curly as Connor's, his
No,
middle grandson.
no.
Connor had very curly hair. When they cut it off,
Yes,
I
he did.
almost screamed. I was like, what? Those curly locks. He was like a
Imagine.
Tom Baker. If anybody knows
Yeah.
Dr. Baker. I was doing some cleaning. I even found, remember, Joe, I was cleaning behind the couch. I found stuff. Can you
Yeah.
see that? What it is? I don't
What
know.
is it? Wait, I can see it. Yeah, you can see it. What is it?
It's a holographic pin. It's a Star Trek.
Oh,
It's
okay. I
Star
can't
Trek.
see
I'm a
really
next
see the.
generation. I'm not a classic fan. I think it's got Worf, Riker,
I watched all the
Data.
classic ones for sure.
Oh, that's Mordock,
James
I
T.
think.
Kirk.
What were they called? I remember this guy. He breathed funny. Mordock. It's in one of the episodes. The visit Visitar. I used to know it all. Now I just have too much other shit on my mind. Like cannibalism. Like you when I tell you who who were the real Satanists, um, well, let's say some. Let's say some. Joe, for
Yes.
for shiznits and giggles, right? Tell me one or two that you think was a Satanist or a cannibal.
Of who? Of our past presidents or
Anybody that you know,
anybody
like,
in the
okay,
past?
let me, I'll slim it down. I'll slim it down. How about a movie star or a television star? Someone on that we all know,
Katy
like that.
Perry for one. Katy
Yeah,
Perry. Um,
yeah.
what's that guy's name? His, his name was his
Very
L.
good.
His name starts with an L. Popular. He was on a program that was looking for singers, and his wife was really bad. She was bad. They were a black couple.
Are
I
you
can't
t
remember them, but they're really bad.
how long ago? Like what genre?
hold on.
I mean, you got Sunny and Cher. Cher is one. I'm
The guy
then
from
you
The
get
Voice. One of the guys from The
I
Voice
don't know
was,
the voice. You got what's the one from Canada? The female singer from Canada, Celine Dion.
oh, Celine Dion. Yeah,
She is
bad one.
definitely one of the biggest freaking high priestess is what
John
they
Legend
John Legend. Okay.
and his wife.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hey
They're
guys,
bad
good
ones.
evening, good evening, good evening. Whoever's in the chat. Like I said, today is open Zoom. If you guys want to come in before or after, let us know. Um, you can tell us in the chat,
Huh?
or Joe will periodically check the emails, our email, right? Don't forget to do that, Joe, or else we might be
Um,
wasting
how do I
our
check
time.
that? Let me go check it now. How do I check
So
it?
you got like, it's funny because I've heard, oh, well, black people aren't involved in this. Excuse me. Excuse me. Steve Harvey. There's Oprah Winfrey, okay? The Oprah Winfrey Network. Oprah Winfrey Network. Backwards is NWO, my friends. Come on. Then you got people even like Montel Williams. I'm sure of it because he always led on that stupid. I hated her. I believe that we all have some power in us, but I believe it's all shut off. You know, we're not supposed to have it because they shut it all the fuck off. And there was that Sylvia Brown, that fat, ugly man. That's another thing. When you find out who are men, like Kathy Griffin, they do that a lot. Marina Abramovich, the satanic artist, surprise, surprise. Her older brother, Robert Maxwell, I believe, oh, is the father Robert? I can't remember. Killed himself or got into an accident or something. This happens a lot. And, but looks exactly like Marina Abramovich as a male to a female. Transitioning. Oh, and she loves it. And she loves putting pig blood on the walls.
Gross.
Oh, I can't imagine how much money they spend on this art. craft, witchcraft. Like, I don't know what it is. Who else is there? I'm getting the Jay-Z. Absolutely, Lori. Going back to the absolutely Jay-Z, Beyonce. Right, she has Beyonce. Oh,
Yes.
I always mention it. I always mention it that
Find it.
what was his name? I always forget his name too. Mac, Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
Tupac may be alive, guys. Tupac may be alive. He did not like what he was being introduced to. But the story goes that Bernie Mac was, he was getting big. I think he had done, I'm so bad with movies, but 3000, it was a baseball movie, perhaps. And
Yeah,
I think
he
that might
did.
have been his
Yeah.
last movie, and then he died.
Correct.
Well, the story goes that Steve Harvey was his handler, right? This is where we actually get handler from because they're maturing into the cabal. And if they don't do what the lead cabal person says, like skull and crossbones in the colleges, it's the same thing when they get out until they get, high enough to be like a high priestess like Celine Dion. So once Bernie saw certain things, because he was Christian, he was a Christian man. Um, and I remember it specifically being the cloning. That's what I heard, that he witnessed the cloning and was just like, no, 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 no. Whatever the hell he saw freaked him out so much that he went to Steve Harvey and asked, how the hell do I get out of this situation? And Steve is like, you can't. Because once you walk in and you step in it, you can't ever step out. You'll leave a trail. And that's what they don't want you leaving a trail back to them. What are you doing, Joe? I don't know what Joe's doing.
I was trying to check liberally challenged, but I'm having a problem. My
Really?
search engines won't let me go into it for some reason, no matter where I went to search it.
Why don't you tell us a good joke and I will try to get into our group.
I will. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So, how do you know if you're at a gay barbecue? All the hot dogs taste like shit.
No,
Ooh,
no,
that was bad. That
that's nasty bad. Although,
was
you know what
bad.
I keep wondering? Swalwell, right? He's like totally
Yeah.
disgusting, apparently. He's done all this shit. I don't want to even know. I don't want to watch it. I don't know. Joe's talked to me. I heard a bunch of
Uh,
crappy crap
he's a
from about
pig.
this guy. And I keep thinking, wonder if Big
Yeah.
Mike had anything to do with it that day that he farted like
Oops. How gross, man. No,
kind of made it.
you're
You
not
gotta
going there.
separate
No, no.
the way the mind works.
Oh,
It's gross. No, we got tons from Joseph. Holy shnikes.
yeah.
Joseph, holy mulligans.
Oh, that's where I do it.
Joseph Rogers, I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah. I
I
figured it
don't.
out.
Do you want to read off? You want to read some of the chat I mean in the posts,
Some, yeah,
Joe?
I would like to do that. That would be pretty cool.
I said
Haven't
in
done
the
that in a bit.
Joe.
Some
Oh, what?
posts. Let me find a post.
Yeah, but you got to do it on the. You got to share it on Zoom.
Oh. I know, but let me find one that's good enough. Well, there's 13 on that one.
What are you talking about? We got plenty. I don't care. Like it doesn't, well, okay. Put up the Saudi Arabia one first. It is the first one. It's the last one that was posted. There's some really good ones. So while he's doing that, let me say a couple things about the moon. I don't think we went there. Um, people are like, it's hysterical. It's hysterical. Like somebody, I get it because, they orbited the moon and everything, Artemis. People were like, the moon from outside of my house, and they took a picture of it, and it's like right there. And then you go and see pictures from Artemis before they get close, and it's like miles and miles, and it looks like it's trillions of miles away. It's like, what? How is it that they're up there and they're further away than the moon is that night to somebody's house? Oh, and there was other ones like maybe I'm not explaining that I think I'm trying to explain exactly. There was another one where there's pictures that NASA put out of the night and day, the moon.
Oh,
No, excuse
God.
me, it was the Earth during the night and the day. And some reason the clouds didn't move. Now, honestly, I haven't checked all this shit. I've been working on other stuff, like too much other stuff. But I'm very willing to see if that's all correct. In fact, I already started it. I did start taking pictures of the Artemis moon pictures. Pictures of pictures. That's all I work off of. Joe, why aren't you sharing?
The fuck is going on?
I have no
Let's
idea.
see. H-A-L-L.
Are you not allowed to share? I made you co-host. I have a lot of things closed, so just in case we get some rotten people. But what are the chances? Joe, what does it say for
Yeah, here we go. Just hold on a second. It's just I'm just being a little slow.
no, you just
I'm a little slow.
bothers the shit out of me.
I know it does, but you're just gonna have to frickin' wait.
No.
Yes. Okay.
All right. So there's a lot of things to do with water and noises and vibrations and music. And I was thinking, and words. And Hatch said, and I'll never forget it because it sticks in my head, that we weren't supposed to speak at one time. We're not supposed to use words. Words were used for magic, for performing alchemy or wizardry, whatever the hell you want to call it. Instruments were used to help control things too. I always wonder where certain words come from. Like the other day, for example, I called the left terrible because they're terrorists. They cause terror.
Mhm.
They're terrible individuals. They're anti-American. And they need to be what? What? He's like poking at me. They need to be washed out. I don't know. We can't ignore them enough. Now I'm going on. I don't want to skip out, but I don't want to skip around. I always do that. Going back to for just a second, because I was telling this to Joe earlier. So they're terrible terror, right? Terror. That's where terrible comes from. Where does the word like organized come from? Organized. And what was in abundance in our churches, which is where
Organs,
yes, which was
maybe?
where belfries were,
Yeah.
which is why I believe the Philadelphia Liberty Bell is cracked to show that they won power. Because they say that the bells in the churches used to keep away the tornadoes and the hurricanes.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I remember learning a while back that music underneath these beautiful rose windows, which at that time did not have the stained glass in them. Now think about it, organs in churches right underneath the window would help control the waters and create electricity also. They created electricity with water. I'm pretty sure that's how it worked. So did they organize things with organs? You know? And Joe, one other thing before I forget. You know how I'm thinking the giants were alive and stuff. Well, what if they were mostly water like we are? Like we're like 89% water and then salt and
Okay.
stuff. So what if that's where we got the great oceans from?
Hmm.
I
Interesting.
mean, where did all this, I mean, come on. It doesn't make sense that it's all rock and sand and then living trees and fruits and animals. Things just don't. I mean, a lot of the materials in earth are in our bodies. That's why we need
Right.
to have metals. That's why we need iron and zinc. And in fact, there's some kind I didn't get to read it yet, but there's something about doctors talking about iron deficiency. People have to, especially like Joe's age, even my age, 50, 60, that's when you got to start looking out for it. They'll give you a shot and your iron is good for 6 months. Or is that the potassium? Potassium too. There's a bunch of them. You got to take these things. Your vitamin D3, antioxidants like your God, I love blueberries, right? Right, Joe? Blueberries.
Yeah, blueberries are good.
Zinc, vitamin C, and vitamin D3. Pardon me. I just lost my voice there for a minute. All right, go on, Joe. Read it, and weep.
This is the post that you friends in high places.
Friends in
Saudi
high.
Arabia restores east-west oil pipeline, bypassing the Strait of Hormuz and pumping 7 million barrels per day. Did they? Interesting. That's how you do it, says Michael. Arthur says,
Bring it
see
up.
Carney.
Can't you bring it up? Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go. Bring them up.
This is how you get oil to the shipping docks. True. That's true. Annette says, well, see what happens when the Dems are not in the White House. No
He's to
weird people to be seen. Thank you, President Trump.
right. I love that.
See what happens
See, Carney,
when the
he's
Dems are.
talking about Canada,
Yeah.
Arthur.
Yes.
Texas vagabond. I was talking to him
Eh,
this morning. He he has problems sleeping. I was like, well, if you ever need to be, if you're ever bored, I'm always up. I'm up at all different hours.
eh. He says everyone needs to know Allah has no eyes in Bahrain. That's kind of funny, I
So,
thought.
okay. Now, actually, Mama explained this to me. Hold on for a minute. Go back up. Go back. No, just go back up. You're a pain in the ass. Fuck. No, to the man, you to the prince,
That's it.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why you going up to my face. I don't want to see my ugly face. All right. So what
Maybe we
happened
do.
was during the Vegas shooting, Joe, where we couldn't figure it out, and we're like, what the hell was that all about? Well, it was his life on the line. It was the
This guy?
prince. I believe so. Yes, it's him. Yes. So, not that I know his name, but he was actually visiting the MGM studio. He was there. And Trump was aware that he was, and it might have been Iran. Mama is in the chat, maybe she knows. That tried to execute him here in America, here in the States.
Oh,
States.
yeah.
So for saving his life, he was being crowned in the next king, I suppose. He was prince right now, right? At this point. Or maybe he still is the Prince of Arabia. I don't know, Saudi Arabia, but you know, he owed his life to Trump. And that's pretty much how the story goes. Am I right, Mama? Is Mama in there? And
Seems
that's
to be.
why Saudi Arabia or Arabia right away became our friends out of nowhere. It happened back then. Folks, we are watching a movie. The whole thing with Iran happened back then too, probably right after that. I don't know when, look it up. When was the Vegas I'll look it up. You go on to the next one. Go on to the next one, Joe. I'll look it up.
Going on to the next one.
You could do this one.
I'm anti-government because they would kill an entire man's family over a shotgun barrel being too short.
Mm,
You're anti-government because the politician you don't like is the president. We're not the same.
right. You don't have to open it up.
Great.
You don't have to open it up, Joe. But louder.
Artemis reaches the backside of the moon. Look at that, man, right in the butthole.
I'm almost done. I am so no, the butthole is lower, I think.
Yeah, it's
I
right
am like
there.
really embarrassed about that, but honestly, I think it's all fucking fake. And I think Trump knows, and I think
Yeah, they showed us really good pictures, didn't they? Those were so awesome. I'm being facetious.
yeah. See, Joe tends to think that what did you say? What did they say? What did you read? I don't remember.
I believe that man, I don't think they went up there, but I think they sent something around the moon, maybe.
No. But
Oh,
you said
man,
something about the
shit.
pictures earlier.
Oh, why? Okay, so they sent back pictures of the moon. Okay, so why are the pictures that come from the spacecraft that went around the moon? Why are they the same quality
That
as the
was it.
quality of
The
a
same
picture I can
quality
get out
pictures.
of my telescope? Why? Why?
I gotta say, I have no answer for it.
There is no answer for it because they're fucking lying again.
It isn't. Yeah, it isn't.
Here, you
Mama
guys.
says,
Here, look at this. The master negotiator. He thinks in red, white, and blue. Thank you, Trump.
yeah, I love that.
Don't
I
forget, you
love that.
guys. He's the master at negotiations. And if you're a salesman, if you're a salesman and you don't see what he's doing, you're a dumb fuck. You're a stupid dumb
Right.
fuck.
That's
Sorry.
absolutely right. Read his books.
Sorry. Yeah. It's
He's doing
part
it
of the
for
deal.
us.
Part of the deal. I mean, look, man, just he knows he has a good product. He's
I
got the
love it.
best product.
He's
And if you
Patton's
don't want to deal with
son.
him, he's going to walk away and you're going to lose.
Sing with me, guys. He's Patton's
Duh.
son. He's
That's the way it
Patton's
is.
son.
You don't give in to these other people. You don't when you're trying to make a sale, you don't give in and say, well, let's say I bought this product for $25. I'm going to go ahead and sell it to you for $20 and I'm going to be rich. Are you fucking kidding me? You're going to be a poor man and you're going to owe.
Hold on for a minute. Helen, you might be a little bit behind because the latency shouldn't be that far behind. J-Lo is absolutely right. And it ain't pig's blood, it's human. What Marina Abramovich uses.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, yeah. Ugh.
yeah.
I've seen her do the work. I can't explain how nasty. Like, why? Why? You do art for beauty or remembrance, not. I mean, I don't even like when people paint skulls. I'm like, ugh, come on. And I know it's a whole big art, but ugh, I hate it. Of course, we did a pirate theme in one of the bars that I worked in, so I did have to do a Jolly Roger and stuff, but Jolly Roger is the black um flag with the skull and crossbones. It's a Jolly Roger, guys. Okay. Anyhow, next.
Next,
Next.
there are
Yep.
many reasons to believe he survived. Kennedy was aware of the NWO. Half his family involved. His double may have died in his stead. Robert wanted John's brain kept away from doctors. Why?
And scientists, yep.
Look,
I remember
the
that.
mark there, there. Look at the nose. Look at the nose. Look at the nose, you guys. It's the same. And there's the mark again. Look at the eyebrows. Look at the eyebrows.
Show them the
See
lower
this curve right
part.
there? See that curve right there?
Bring
On
it up.
all three of them, it's the same.
Gotta bring it up. Yeah, get rid of that. Like, what are you doing? I
Yeah.
don't know. His
On all
computer
three of them,
just.
it's the same. Okay.
Well, I think that middle one is computer generated. Joe. Get it? It's showing
Yeah,
how,
because you know what?
but the
If you look
last
at
one
it,
is
it
supposed to
looks
be
like
him.
this one and that one mixed together.
Right. Every conspiracist knows this, though. Do I believe it? Yes. I believe that he did survive because it was like a year or two after this that they said he passed. He made it to 100 and I want to say 101 or 2, maybe even 3. Because he was born, I want to say in 1917. Yes.
But
So
if the
yeah.
cabal wanted him dead, how did they keep him away from the cabal?
What?
How did they keep John F. Kennedy away from the cabal?
He went how would they keep
Completely
anybody
dark
away
from, I
from
don't
the
know.
mafia or anybody else? Witness protection. They had a group they trusted already. That's why this plan was in motion. This plan was in motion. He already had a double in his stead. And guys, if you've never watched the Bob Dylan song about Kennedy, it's like 16 minutes long. I'm surprised it's not 17. Do it because you'll see the different video shots, black and white shots, where the Secret Service, no doubt in my mind, calls off the rest of the Secret Service. That's exactly what he did. The one guy right in back of John F. Kennedy's car, that is. There was, he divided the cars up. I don't remember what was in back. I keep thinking it was a truck, but I think it was another car. And he let the car go, and only like moments later did he get shot. It was a different angle. They had this, you see. And it was a big thing that not Ted, oh geez, not Ted, that Robert Kennedy wanted to keep the brain in a safe with people he knew.
Yeah.
Why? It's bizarre. It's bizarre. And then, why don't you open this picture? This is a picture to open for sure. Then Trump with him. I mean, oh, it doesn't go any
Mhm.
lower. I
Uh-uh.
have better pictures than that. Yeah. There's a couple with him. And then there's Carolyn and John. I found another picture of Carolyn with her sister, and it's recent, but they're always very blotchy. I mean, I think it's her because of her smile. I mean, you can't, that beautiful smile Carolyn has. Oh my God, she's got a beautiful smile. Um, she was at some kind of, it looked like music event or something. I don't know. All right, what's next, Joe?
What's my arrow? There it is.
Huh?
Just looking for my arrow.
Looking for your arrow.
Yep, my arrow to go backwards.
By the
Oh, look
way,
at this guy.
oh yeah,
Eric or
to
Don
this
Jr.
one.
alone would knock that coke right out of his nose. Your
Gonna
nose.
rock
Bring it
that
on,
coat
little
right
buddy.
out of his nose. Gonna
Uh,
knock
Hunter
that coat
Biden wants
right
to fight. He says
out.
he's 100% willing to do a cage match against Don Jr. and Eric Trump. I'd like to see it.
So
I
would I.
mean, all three of them were raised candy coated. That's the way I see it. I think
John,
the Trump boys are probably more
Don,
rugged than this piece of shit.
they would
But
knock him down with a blow. But
yeah,
Don and Eric wouldn't bother with this cokehead. Like, why would they bother? You know? Come on. Piece of shit. You want to see what people said in there? That's fine. I did want to give a shout out to Eric. I don't know what happened. He used to say good morning to me every morning. I don't remember the rest of his name actually, what he used to call himself, but um after the snowfall, I mean it's a while now. It's got to be a month and a half or at least a month. They had some really bad snow in where, like Tennessee? I think he was in Tennessee.
yeah.
I think so. And I haven't seen or heard of from him since. I miss his good mornings. I hope everything's okay. So I try to remember everybody. I really do. I love people. I love you guys. I try to keep in touch. It's not easy being cheesy. So
Look
what'd
at
they
this
say?
clown.
Anybody say anything?
Yeah, they did. A lot of people who said
Well, that's
stuff
what I
on this
said.
one.
Open it up. This should be funny. Hopefully.
As he enters the first stage on his way to catch up to dear old dad's delusions. That's from Candy. Barbara says, that's right. Fill your nose with all that candy and talk shit just like yo daddy. Pink says, just say no to drugs. That dude just can't.
Your brain on drugs.
Kevin says, those guys won't entertain that jackass. Help this clown get a payday, right? I hope they do. Way too much blow, says Gary. Viv
Yeah.
Savage says, I'd buy that for $1. My money is on either Trump to TKO Hunter Biden. Me too. Yeah. Yep, me too.
Either one.
Ben says, yes, 100%. He's in it. Jess
Who's it?
says, Ben
Yeah, okay.
Taylor. He says, Eric and Don
Good.
Jr. are too classy to even subject
I
themselves
agree,
to a
Jess.
crackhead's drink.
I agree,
You
Jess.
must be on drugs again because that's too crazy. Yep, that's from Jess. Texas Vagabond, my money's on DJT Jr. Don says Thunderdome 2, men enter 1, Trump leaves. And Michael says, this pathetic crackhead couldn't kick his own ass,
I know.
just just this
Michael.
father who wanted to take the President Trump behind the bar. Yeah, just like his father, right.
Joe, did you share to the channel?
Yeah.
Ugh. So Jay isn't
No, I
coming
didn't
on
share the
either.
channel. I
Uh,
didn't share the channel.
that's freaking hysterical.
Yeah.
All right, you could get out of there.
Okay.
Doesn't look like anybody wants to come on. See, people are afraid. They're afraid of Zoom.
It's okay.
I said that. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's it. Michael Maxwell,
This is
the
Michael
son of Robert
Maxwell's eldest
Maxwell.
son. Yep. The
Yeah,
eldest brother of Ghislaine.
Ghislaine.
Ghislaine. He had a car accident in his youth, and there were complications.
Okay. Now it's the
This
same thing,
Marina Abramovic, Ghislaine's big brother.
right?
Hmm.
The same thing happened with the Vanderbilts. Okay. So the Vanderbilt oldest son apparently went nuts and jumped out the window. And then Kathy Griffin was born. Kathy and Anderson Cooper are brothers. I mean, you look at them and you could tell. And they argued about who knows their mama best. Why would Kathy Griffin argue to Anderson Cooper that she knows Gloria Vanderbilt better than Anderson knows his own mother? That makes no sense. You can Google it.
Yep.
NASA, Mama
Listen.
says NASA means to deceive. That's correct.
Mhm.
Anything with double S's you have to watch out for. Anything with the Social Security, anything with it's their sign. Go on. Because I wanted to say one more.
Breaking. Just look at they just can't stop. They just will not stop. Intelligence, this was true. I think this was in his first one. The director of national intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, has reportedly uncovered a deep state coup plot to remove President Trump from office by sabotaging his war effort in Iran in order to turn the American people and the U.S. military against him. Gabbard is also said to have discovered communications between former high ranking military and intelligence officials from the first Trump administration and the Biden administration and active members of the military involved in this war, in which they are being told to disobey and refuse to carry out orders made by President Trump. The deep state within our government is alive and well.
So
They
sick.
are the true enemy of the state.
So people were like, oh, Tulsi got herself out of trouble and everything. Listen,
Yeah,
guys, who knows who's good or bad, right? It's happening. We're seeing it
it
happen
is.
little by little, people coming out.
Yep.
But they're doing what they're supposed to do as of now.
Well, I think you need to they need to show executions because that will deter people from trying to do this again. And you got to know that the punishment for what you're doing is not breathing anymore. You got to stop it. They're
You
not playing
can't,
games anymore. We can't play this game. It's not right.
it's
You're going to hurt people.
these people are, Joe, they're out of their minds. They're
I know
they're
they are.
so inbred. For centuries they've been inbreeding to keep the power.
I know.
And
That's the
luckily,
scary part.
yeah, but it's lucky because your brain and your body can't take the inbreeding. Physically, mentally,
Right.
it just doesn't
Well, I think one of the biggest problems of all that is actually that most of the people don't really realize that these people are actually doing that. Yeah, I never used to think that the guy like living across the street or the guy next door or down the road a couple of houses could do anything bad. And then you get older and it really does happen. And you're going, oh
you
my
find
God,
out.
you know? Yeah. So yeah, it can happen. And it does happen. And people are sick and weird. So what can we say? You gotta watch out.
And
You gotta stay vigilant. You always gotta stay vigilant.
all right, you could turn the. Is there any more? Let me see. Go down. No, I don't want to read them. I don't want to read them. No, it's too many. I don't want to stay on too late. Like, go down. Let's see what else is there. Anything. Okay, Maxwell, we did keep going. People got mad at this patent. Well, Jay got
Those who be
upset.
fretting about President Trump's profane message to Iranian leaders, may I direct you to something once said by the great General George S. Patton Jr. You can't run an army without profanity. You can't. And it has to be eloquent profanity. An army without profanity couldn't fight its way out of a piss-soaked paper bag. Piss-soaked paper bag. Patton said the use of swear words was part of cultivating a war phase. It makes you hyped. This is not a church social or high tea. This is war, folks. And war is dirty, and war is nasty, and war hurts, and it destroys. And if your fighting force thinks it's weak in any part of its link,
It's going to
it's
take
weak,
advantage.
and it's gonna break, and we're gonna get destroyed. So you must put in the soldier's head that he's the baddest son of a bitch out there, and nobody can fucking beat him, and nobody will beat him. Keep the chain strong. Don't break the chain.
I agree.
That's what it's all about, man. And,
Brotherhood.
and you using swear words gets you that blood boiling. Yeah. Kind of like that.
I knew there was always a reason I cuss so much. I am a warrior.
A warrior.
I am
Warriors
a
cuss.
warrior. Okay. All right, turn this off. See, Jay
Some
got
don't.
turn it off,
Go
Joe.
ahead.
Jay got kind of upset about that, and I understand. Because it seems like stolen valor, but technically Trump is our
Trump is
commander in
serving.
chief.
And he's serving. What the fuck? He's not
He's
taking a
serving.
goddamn dollar from us. He's doing more than any other fucking soldier
Right.
out there.
Right. He
Way
didn't get his
more.
education from doing this,
He
and
got his
he's learning
education
as he
from
goes.
West Point. He went to West Point.
Did he?
He's serving now. Yeah.
Trump went to West Point?
I'm pretty sure he did, didn't he? Yeah, let me look it up real quick.
I don't know. Maybe it could have been. I mean, my dad couldn't
Did Trump go
go
to West Point?
because he
No, he
couldn't.
didn't. New York Military Academy.
Oh,
That's where he went.
that's
The New York Military Academy, not
isn't
West
that
Point.
isn't that like okay? Anyhow, my dad couldn't go in because of his eyesight. I mean, he had terrible eyes, and I don't know. It was years and years. He was still ordering contacts from Germany. That's how old he got the first pair of contacts. I don't even think people would know what they are. They're hard contacts. You know, the contacts we
Yeah.
wear are all soft, but Dad wore hard contacts from Germany because nobody else made them. He was
Yeah,
so
I
old.
couldn't wear them. Those ones, they were too thick, and I have thin eyelids, so I couldn't wear those.
Well, they wouldn't let him serve because of his bad. I mean, just he had bad eyes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if Trump had it doesn't matter if he had this bone spurs or not, because the plan was to keep him fucking safe. He had to do this. Now, if he'd been shot at, he's been ridiculed, his whole family has, he's been arrested
Yeah. Come on, man.
in his own
How many times
country. Oh, how many times? Well,
was he
it doesn't
shot at?
matter.
Go ahead.
Once. He was shot at once. Well, he had,
Here. Oh, then the other two were attempted. They were
they
going
were
to. Yeah.
attempted. Yeah. I mean, there were other things, right? It doesn't matter. He's doing it now. He was supposed to be kept safe. And his whole fucking family. All right. When you go in, and I hate this shit. If you were in the military and you're saying, well, why isn't Barron serving? Listen, motherfucker, you went into the military so Barron, as a child, has a choice whether to go to college or go wherever he wants to.
That's
Stop.
right.
Why the fuck? Why would you go into the military otherwise? To make damn sure another 19-year-old has to? No. They signed up because they wanted to.
That's right.
Barron
Every
wanted to go to
soldier in the
college.
military right now signed up on their own.
He didn't even go to he went to NYU. It's like, stupid. I'm not calling Jay's stupid at all. He's a very smart man,
Yeah,
but
he is.
he is ye of little faith. He doesn't believe the plan. He sees everything else. Things are happening for a reason. Every single thing. Every single thing. Seeing Iran now doesn't matter. You know, the
No,
other
he's
day I
not.
was talking about there was insurance on the World Trade, there was insurance on the Titanic. I was wondering if there was insurance on the Challenger
Ah,
and
sure there
the
was.
Zeppelin. Remember when the
I don't know about
Zeppelin?
this. Yeah, I don't know about that one, but I know there had to have been on the challenge. They
I
had to
know.
have.
They
They
had to
had
have
to.
insurance,
That's how they
guys.
make money.
That is how
Because back in the
they
day, that's
told
why the pirates came out. There was the king stealing his own product so he could collect off of the he could collect twice. He could collect all the insurance
right.
plus he could collect some of the money that he sold the product for. So he was double dipping. That was a double dip.
They take from us first, and then from our taxes, and then they use very little of it, and then they take again from insurance, which ends up probably being from our taxes somehow again, because it's their own insurance companies. See how it
Right.
works? I mean, it's just we have no foot in the door until
They're
now.
taxing everything we do. Every fucking thing we do, they're taxing us. They're killing us.
You love
They're
it.
killing us.
That was
Taxation without representation.
one of his favorite phrases,
Congress
yes.
is not our friend. Congress is against the people, both sides.
Both sides.
It's
Yeah,
Congress. All Congress. Congress is against the people of the United States. Congress is the enemy within, along with the judges
I agree. Oh, and the lawyers. I agree.
and the lawyers.
Um,
Well, and what do you think lawyers are? What do you think the politicians are? Lawyers.
can you do me one favor? How old is that Christina Koch, the astronaut?
Oh, Christina Koch.
Because Cheryl brought it up. She was like, it, because she was one of
How
the
old
ones
is
that also,
Christina Koch?
she said that they look like Krista and Christina, Krista from the Challenger.
47 years old. Ha! Imagine
Thought
that.
so. I thought so. She's an older. What?
Born on January 29th, 1979.
And look up Jeremy Hansen.
Jeremy Hansen?
He's another astronaut. Did I not tell you?
How old is
Jeremy
Jeremy
Hansen, our
Hansen?
friend, went to space. It's just
Jeremy
with an
Hansen?
E.
50 years old.
People, no.
He's your age.
Fuck you. What? No.
He was born January 27th, 1976.
He's older than I. He already
As of
turned
April.
50.
Yeah, you're
I'm not turning
49.
50 until October.
Right.
I don't see
Just
this
like you.
happening. I just don't see this happening. A
Weird.
47. I thought so. I'm looking at her. You know, the one picture romanticizes her, and the other one makes her look like,
Excuse me.
and you know, the Orthodox picture that she had of the Madonna with the baby, with Jesus, got me thinking because the Nazis were also the Khazarians. Hitler was part Jewish. This is not Jewish people. They are Khazarians. Because They laid their seed all over the place. And I hate to tell you, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's no difference between the Jews and the Muslims. I do believe the Muslims were caused by the Khazarians, like 90% of them. There are Jewish sects that inbreed as well. I love the Jewish people. I love the Muslim people. I do. I
Oh
have no
well, I
problem.
love everybody.
I
I
know,
don't
as
have a
long as you
problem.
don't have, if you're not like,
As long as
sleep
they're not
yourself,
jerks, I don't have a problem
don't
with
be
you.
an
As long as you're
asshole,
not trying to hurt people.
Right,
I don't
right.
care, you know? As long as
Be
you're not trying to
American.
hurt anybody and you work and you do good and you take care of your own family. Yeah, I have no
You
problem
walk
with you.
through like Helen when I went to visit her last, you walk through her building and it's like there's not one what you see like every fucking nationality. You're not gonna stop just because you see one's brown, which more or less there's 500 brown ones, but you, do you
And that's
really
what I see
know?
here.
Do you know who's Spanish, who's Guatemalan, who's Mexican,
You
who's from
can't tell.
Cuba? Do you know who's Muslim,
Sometimes you
who's
can't
Asian?
really tell.
Oh,
So
no, I'm pretty
who
darn good
cares?
too. But you
And
can't,
I really don't care.
right?
I
It's the
really don't.
person that matters. But we did have to
I
get,
really
and
don't
when
care, man.
Trump said that he was going to kill a civilization,
Yeah.
he was not talking about the Iranian people that grew up with a
No.
beautiful philosophy. He's talking about the Khazarians that took over there. They took over Iran. They took
Or the
over
evil
Iraq. They took
civilization, should
over
we call it?
Israel. They took over Vatican. They took over our country. There is no place they didn't take over, my friends. So getting back to the Orthodox picture, which is it's a religious picture that Christina has, right? Her name's Christina on the lunar space module, right? The Nazis, right? They were Khazarians. They came here and started NASA. Eastern European, right? Russia, parts of Russia.
And
I,
we invited them in because they were farther advanced than we were.
we didn't invite a lot of them snuck in, they ran away.
No,
Hitler was
still,
said
we got
to
here.
have lived.
We didn't kick them out, did we? We didn't hurt them when they after we found out what they were.
No,
So
we didn't know it. They took over Plum Island. They took over everything. They got into our government. They started creeping into everything. We didn't know who they were. We had people already here in America, Joe. Do you get it? They were all over these Khazarians. They were taking over. They might have called themselves different things, they could have been Spanish at this point, but they were still inbreeding. They were still marrying their own to keep the power and the family and everything going. Just like Henry VIII wanted to have a son so bad. Just kept killing it. Hey, you're not giving me son.
yeah, off with her head. She didn't give me a son. Yeah, that was
Ridiculous.
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, the word fuck comes from these kings literally doing that because they were able, before they got married, they were able to celebrate, right? That's where we get our what's it called? Bachelorette and bachelor parties, right? Well, the king would go out and celebrate and just every girl that he wanted
Yeah,
that whole night, just fuck, fuck, fuck,
even if
fuck,
she
fuck,
was
fuck, fuck.
married to somebody else
There's
already,
a term for it. Yeah, it didn't matter. He was the
he
king.
didn't care. He didn't give a shit, and neither did his sons. The sons of a king did the same thing.
Of course. I want to get back into the Giants. I'm telling you, the Giants really, I mean, they scare me. It fits into the Tartaria world. The photographs even do. The whole fact that I really didn't realize Jonathan Swift, who wrote Gulliver's Travels, I had no idea the book was that old. I mean, it's pretty much during the beginning of the
Very old.
Renaissance. Yeah, I
Very
forgot
old.
it was 17th century, might have been
The 17th
16.
century, now it's the 1600s.
Yes, Joe,
Right?
you're so smart.
Right?
Yeah, it was like
Right?
1644 or something. Yes, yes, the 1760s. Right, it's the 1600s, right? I had to look at dates all my life, please. Um, he wouldn't believe how many paintings I fixed out there that were like 200 years old and the people never knew. I never went to school for that. I was just able to do it. My parents were good collectors, but sometimes, they needed cleaning and oh, somebody's got fireworks going. What's going on? That might be in the Navy. I'm telling you, when Nancy Pelosi ripped up the speech, the State of the Union, it wasn't 5 minutes later. I'm not sure if it was 5 minutes after got off, or it was all over, or 5 minutes after she did it. I remember thinking they started big fireworks over there. I'm like, something else happened. Maybe she died that night. When they tore up the sheet, she was dead. There is symbolism all over, people. So that I want to look into Jonathan Swift. He crossed different lands, continents, right? What if it was the continents that Jonathan Swift is talking about? To go to Lilliput. Maybe we were Lilliput. And if something devastating did happen in Noah's times and the world was destroyed, the giants were destroyed, well, it makes sense that a couple of us small beings like Noah and his family and a few others were able to survive. This giant stuff is really interesting to me. I love it. But that's all I have. I guess nobody wanted to join us on Zoom, which is
Well,
fine. I meant to
doesn't look
check the
like it.
chat, Mama. I'm sorry. I was
That's
checking.
okay. I'll get you next time.
Yeah.
Oh, my foot.
Good evening. Good evening. Okay. Any more jokes, Joe?
I do not have another. Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah, you did. You said you had to. I would have asked.
Do. So let me ask you this. What does masturbation and brain damage have in common? After a couple of strokes, there's no going back. Oh,
Oh,
they were terrible tonight. They were all I had. I saved. They were old. I had them saved for a while.
say the beginning again. Say the beginning again.
What does masturbation and brain damage have in common?
Because for some reason, Joe Biden came to mind.
Right?
All right. Anybody
He
who's on
slipped and hit
watching, you
himself.
guys can leave if you're not gonna. Joe and I might do some sign language. You want to do some sign language live?
Uh, no, unfortunately I can't tonight. I gotta feed her, my wife, and I've got Curly.
It is late, isn't it?
It is.
Okay.
It
We're
is.
gonna be
It
able to
is. It
practice
is.
though.
5 or 10 minutes, half an hour, maybe. Yeah, half an hour.
Okay. I just
Yeah,
asked him
about
if
half
we
an
can
hour.
learn
Yeah.
more tonight, like later on. Nobody wants to Zoom with us. Are we just like terrible individuals? People are scared to Zoom, but I bet I'll get calls. I will. I'll get like little messages here and there. I get messages all over the place. I don't know how people do that. How do you keep up with everything, people? Take care, all. We love you.
Have a great night and a better
Hope
week.
we'll see you soon. Tuesday. And yeah, have a good night and an awesome week. Times infinity. He's doing it again.